Hello and welcome. I am the Soul Enchantress, and today's topic is how saying no to sales tactics will increase your sales and attract more customers. Okay, so here's the thing. Traditional sales and sales strategies are based upon tactics. So as always, everything that I speak about and any parallels that I draw or any methods that I employ has to do with the energetics of a concept or a situation, or in this case, sales tactics as an energy for attracting more customers into your business and increasing your sales, which is the goal of any evolving, thriving, growing business. Okay, so if you don't employ sales tactics, so to speak, what do you do? So I'm going to give you something that you can do instead of the toxic energy that tactics actually hold. Okay, so first I'm going to explain how sales tactics are toxic and how your customer experiences it, and then I will give you an alternate version. And then I will also give you a little snippet on how I help my clients to align the two together. Okay, so sales tactics, as with anything, because you are energy and everything around you is energy, what happens is everything that you say and do, or even your website, your marketing material, your branding, everything carries energy within it, and you are communicating with your potential customers your message, but also you are communicating energetically. Now, because a lot of people are completely unaware of the energetics, they receive this as what you call subliminal messaging. Okay, and the advertisers and marketers love to talk to you about subliminal messaging, the reason that certain brands use certain symbols, certain colors, certain words. It is actually all of those things. It is not the physicality of it. What they are actually harnessing and what they are actually doing is using the energetics behind those words, those colors, those symbols. So most marketers and advertising gurus and everyone who actually works in the physical realm of marketing, sales, branding, PR, promotions, whatever you want to call in, the physicality of growing and running a business, people use tactics because they think that it is all physical. However, they're actually using certain energetics behind it, but they don't know exactly what it is they're doing. Now, the difference is, and what is unique about what I do, is that I can actually see the energetics and I can feel it, I can sense it, I can smell it, I can taste it. I communicate telepathically with that energy. So therefore, I can actually tell you the energetics behind concepts that actually impact your business. Okay, so that is why I decided I would do this, because one of my clients asked me this question, and so I thought it would be a great public message for you to understand what sales tactics do. So that when it comes to tactics, when it comes to physically trying to use certain things to persuade your customer at a very energetic level, because even if you are asleep, you still are an energetic field. A tactic has this hint of, and it depends, the hint can actually be a full-blown force of toxicity that is attached to it, because it is based and rooted in the energy of manipulation. Okay, so it doesn't matter which way you look at it. You can call it the art of persuasion. I know there's like so many different names given to tactics these days. It's called sales, persuasion, psychology of sales. It's all physical stuff, and I don't operate in that realm. So at the end of the day, whichever way you want to look at it, persuasion, psychology, whatever way you want to look at it, that is actually based, a tactic or any kind of physical strategy is based in the energy of manipulation. Okay, so as a human being, your potential customer or your current customer, they can sense the energy of manipulation at some level, depending on how aware they are. That is why sometimes people say, there is something about it, I just don't like it. It just doesn't gel with me. I don't like how something is being sold to me. People love to buy, they don't like being sold to. So when you're using tactics, or when you're using persuasion, or when you're using psychology, whatever it is that you're using, when you're using it from the physical perspective, you're actually using the energy of manipulation to get someone to buy your product or service or into your brand or company. Okay, so enough said. Now you understand why sales tactics in any way, shape or form, if you're simply using it for the physical benefits, this is what happens. So a customer may buy from you, but they may have that faint taste of manipulation also thrown in with your product, service, brand or company. Okay, you can't separate the two. It comes in, whether it is a teeny weeny smidgen of it or whether it is a full-blown force of it. Okay, so that's how that works. Now, what do you do if you don't use persuasion, sales psychology, tactics? What do you do? Here's the thing. How about you actually offer genuine and true service? So you genuinely want to solve your customer's problem, or you genuinely want to help them to do whatever it is that they need to do, and you offer the solution to their conundrum, their challenge, to their growth, whatever it is. So then you look at it from the perspective of what will benefit your customer the most. Then you go a step further, and this is why some brands have fanatical cult followings and loyal customers who won't swap to another brand even if they are given every incentive in the world. Okay, so on top of being of true service and actually having your customers' well-being as your driving force of your business, then you also add to it an amazing customer experience so that it leaves them with that completely charged, positively charged energy that is then embedded into your product, your service, your brand, and your company. Do you see? So it's like you give them what it is that they need, you solve their problem for them, and at the same time, you imbue it with this massive positive charge of it being an amazing experience, even though they may have been struggling and you were helping them through a tough period. Their experience with you, your product, your service, your brand, and your company is like, oh my gosh, like I have to tell everybody about this company. Okay, so that is what you do. And I also said that I would tell you how I help my clients, and what I do is, so now I've shown you the tactics, the toxic side of it. Now I've also shown you how you can imbue positive energy instead of the tactics and the negative and the toxic. What I do is I actually take it a step further, which makes it really powerful. I help my clients to identify what that customer experience is for their ideal client, and then help my clients to align with that experience's energy before they ever actually execute it. So when they execute their sales strategies and marketing strategies and whatever strategies that they're going ahead with, they have not only identified what the customer experience should be, but they've also aligned with the actual energy of that experience, and they've then imbued that energy into their product, their sales, their branding, and their company. Do you understand? It is so powerful because there is no manipulation in it. There is only an enhancing, an empowerment, a almost an inspirational, aspirational kind of energy that is imbued into it. Anyway, I know I sound really excited because it is really exciting. So I hope that this has been helpful to you. And as always, if you would like to work with me to gain guidance on your business or for identifying energetic tools and strategies for solving your problems and achieving your goals in your business, your relationship, or your health, I would love to hear from you. And as always, you can reach me at soulenchantress.com. Joyous blessings.